Imagine the allure of Beirut, with its vibrant culture, rich history, and the Mediterranean Sea lapping at its shores. Now picture the grandeur of Beijing, an ancient city brimming with majestic palaces, bustling markets, and the Great Wall looming in the distance. Let's embark on this journey together as we discover the charm of two captivating cities: Beirut, the Paris of the Middle East, and Beijing, the heart of the Middle Kingdom. Each city, unique in its own right, promises a treasure trove of experiences that are as diverse as they are enchanting. Nestled on the eastern shores of the Mediterranean, Beirut is a city of contrasts. From its ancient Roman baths to its ultra-modern downtown district, it's a place where the past and present coexist harmoniously. The city's vibrant art scene, tantalizing cuisine, and warm-hearted people make it an irresistible destination. But the charm doesn't stop there. Journey eastward to Beijing, a city that has stood the test of time for over 3 millennia. This city is a confluence of tradition and modernity. From the awe-inspiring Great Wall and the grandeur of the Forbidden City to the bustling hutongs, Beijing offers a cultural feast for the senses. The city's rich history is palpable as you walk through its ancient alleyways, and its modern side is equally captivating with its cutting-edge architecture and thriving art scene. The cuisine in Beijing is a gastronomic journey in itself, with the famous Peking duck being just the tip of the culinary iceberg. But what makes these cities truly special is not just their physical beauty or historical significance. It's the spirit of the people, their warmth, resilience, and their love for life that infuses these cities with an irresistible charm. Now, what if you could experience all these wonders without breaking the bank? Stay tuned as we unravel the secrets of traveling on a budget from Beirut to Beijing. Scene script. Travel doesn't have to be a luxury. With the right approach, you can explore the world on a budget. So, let's dive into some practical tips for budget travel. First on the list is planning ahead. It might sound like a no-brainer, but a well-planned trip can save you tons of money. From flight tickets to accommodations, prices can skyrocket as availability decreases. So, make sure to book early and secure those early bird rates. Speaking of flights, did you know that you can save a significant amount by booking during off-peak seasons? Airline prices fluctuate based on demand, so flying when everyone else isn't can get you some great deals. Plus, you get the added bonus of avoiding crowded tourist spots. Now let's talk about getting around. Taxis and ride-hailing services can eat into your budget pretty quickly. So why not use public transportation? Not only is it cheaper, but it's also a great way to experience the city like a local. In Beirut, you can hop on a service taxi, and in Beijing, the subway is a convenient and efficient option. Eating is a big part of travel, and it doesn't have to break the bank. Forget about fancy restaurants and head to where the locals eat. Street food is a fantastic way to explore local cuisine without spending a fortune. In Beirut, you can savor a tasty manouche for breakfast, and in Beijing, don't miss out on the delicious Bing. Finally, consider staying in budget accommodations. Hostels, guest houses, or budget hotels can offer a comfortable stay at a fraction of the price of luxury hotels. Some even offer communal kitchens where you can prepare your own meals, saving you even more. Remember, a tight budget doesn't mean missing out on the full experience. So, hit that like button if you're excited about exploring Beirut and Beijing on a budget. With these tips in mind, you're well on your way to a wallet-friendly, unforgettable adventure. So, you're ready to venture from the Mediterranean coasts of Beirut to the historic cityscape of Beijing. But how do you do it without emptying your wallet? Well, let's dive in. First things first, finding an affordable flight. It's all about timing and patience. Be vigilant and keep an eye out for airfare sales and discounts. Signing up for fare alerts from various travel websites can be a great way to snag a deal. Remember, the early bird catches the worm, so booking your flight well in advance can save you a significant amount. Now let's talk about budget airlines. They might not offer the frills of full-service carriers, but they can get you to your destination for a fraction of the price. Companies like Air Arabia or Fly Dubai often have affordable flights from Beirut to various Asian cities. From there, you can take a short-haul budget flight to Beijing. Another option is multi-stop flights. Yes, they take longer, but they can be significantly cheaper. And hey, you might even get to explore an extra city along the way. Plus, it gives you a chance to stretch your legs and break up the long journey. Planning is crucial when you're traveling on a budget. Know your options, compare prices, and don't rush your decisions. If you have the flexibility, being open to traveling during off-peak times can help cut costs. Remember, The journey is just as important as the destination, so why not make it an adventure? Meet new people, try new foods, and immerse yourself in different cultures. Even on a budget, you can make your trip from Beirut to Beijing a truly unforgettable experience. Now, if you're finding these tips helpful and want to make the most of your budget travel, then hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more travel hacks, destination guides, and budget-friendly advice to share with you. Subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and tricks that will make your journey from Beirut to Beijing an unforgettable, budget-friendly adventure. Welcome to Beijing, a city where ancient history and modernity collide. But how can you experience all its wonders on a budget? Let's dive right in. First things first, Beijing is brimming with historical sites and many of them are free to visit. The iconic Tiananmen Square, the largest city square in the world, is open to the public at no cost. Take a leisurely walk and soak in the grandeur of this symbol of China's national pride. The Summer Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a delight to visit, and while there's an entrance fee, it's quite nominal. When it comes to food, Beijing has a rich culinary scene that can be enjoyed without breaking the bank. Street food is a great way to sample local flavors. Visit the bustling night markets like Wangfujing Snack Street or Guiji Food Street, where you can find everything from Peking duck to jianbing, a traditional Chinese crepe, all at budget-friendly prices. Getting around Beijing doesn't have to be expensive. The city boasts an extensive and efficient public transportation system. Make the most of Beijing's metro and bus networks. They cover all the major tourist spots and are remarkably cheap. For a more authentic local experience, rent a bike. Beijing is a bike-friendly city with dedicated bike lanes and affordable rental options. When it comes to accommodations, consider staying in a local guest house or a budget hotel in the hutongs, Beijing's traditional narrow lanes. They're not only cheaper but also offer a unique cultural experience. Hostels are also a great option, with dormitory-style rooms and private options available. Remember, the best travel experiences often come from immersing yourself in the local culture, not from luxury accommodations or expensive meals. And that's what traveling on a budget is all about. With these tips, you can experience the best of Beijing without stretching your budget. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next guide on how to travel the world on a budget. Traveling from Beirut to Beijing on a budget may seem like a daunting task, but with careful planning and smart choices, it's entirely possible. Those words ring true as we find ourselves at the end of this enlightening journey. The beauty of these two cities lies not only in their rich histories and vibrant cultures, but also in the fact that they can be discovered without breaking the bank. Let's take a moment to recap our journey. We began in the charming city of Beirut, where we explored the vibrant streets, indulged in local cuisine, and soaked in the city's unique blend of history and modernity. We highlighted the importance of planning ahead and making smart choices, like opting for local eateries over high-end restaurants and taking public transportation instead of taxis. Then, we embarked on our journey to Beijing, a city that's as grand in its architecture as it is in its history. We dove deep into the city's heart, exploring its many treasures while keeping our budget in check. From the Great Wall to the Forbidden City, we proved that it's entirely possible to explore Beijing's wonders without draining your wallet. Throughout this journey, one thing remained constant: the importance of being open to local experiences. Immersing ourselves in the local culture, whether it's by trying out street food in Beirut or practicing Tai Chi with locals in a Beijing park, not only saved us money but also enriched our travel experience. Remember, budget travel doesn't mean compromising on experiences. It's about making smart choices, planning ahead, and being open to the wonders that each city has to offer. It's about embracing the adventure without fearing the cost. With these tips, you're well on your way to an unforgettable adventure from Beirut to Beijing. Happy travels!